In a moment foretold, Jesus enters Jerusalem astride a donkey. As the city erupts in a symphony of vibrant colors and jubilant energy, a cascade of palm branches fills the air as the crowds chant, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." Amidst the exultant throng, Jesus embodies serenity and grace. The spirited cries of Hosanna echo through the ancient city, a chorus of hope and divine welcome. Jesus enters the temple, his gaze ablaze with righteous anger, confronting a marketplace that desecrates the sacred space. In a surge of divine fury, Jesus overturns tables laden with goods, scattering coins and merchandise across the hallowed ground. With unwavering resolve, Jesus declares, "My Father's house shall be called a house of prayer." He drives out the merchants with forceful gestures, reclaiming the temple's sanctity. In the hushed upper room, Jesus gathers with his disciples for the Last Supper, a moment heavy with unspoken farewells. With solemn grace, Jesus breaks the bread, uttering the profound words, "This is my body." He then shares the cup, his voice resonating with a somber vow. "This is my blood." In a poignant decree, Jesus implores, "Do this in remembrance of me." Beneath the tranquil gaze of the moon, Jesus enters the Garden of Gethsemane, shadowed by Peter, James, and John. Darkness and silence conspire to amplify the solitude that now suffocates Jesus. With a soul burdened by sorrow, Jesus pleads, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow. Stay here and keep watch with me." In the hushed Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus collapses to the earth, his face a canvas of profound anguish. In the quiet solitude, Jesus pleads, "Father, if it is possible, take this cup from me." His voice trembling with divine resolve, Jesus whispers, "Yet not my will, but yours be done." In the tranquil Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus finds his disciples succumb to slumber beneath the ancient olive trees. The air is thick, with the sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine, contrasting sharply with the weight of Jesus' impending destiny. With a hint of sorrow, Jesus softly asks, "Couldn't you keep watch with me for 1 hour?" In the Garden of Gethsemane, shadows dance ominously as Judas, the betrayer, emerges from the night, leading a legion of armored soldiers. The tranquility of the sacred space is shattered by the harsh sounds of clanking armor and the wavering light of torches, signaling the approach of betrayal. Judas, his face a chilling mask of inner turmoil, approaches Jesus, sealing his fate with a kiss of treachery. The kiss is delivered, darkness descends, and the soldiers surge forward with ruthless determination, their mission sealed in a moment of ultimate betrayal. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Peter unleashes a furious strike, severing a guard's ear in a moment of violent defiance. Jesus steps in, a beacon of serenity amidst the chaos, halting Peter's aggression with a gesture of divine authority. With profound resolve, Jesus declares, "Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup my Father has given me?" As the camera tightens on Jesus' face, a profound acceptance of his destiny is revealed, etched in every line and shadow. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus, with a touch, mends the wounded, defying the encroaching darkness with a profound act of healing. As the mob advances, Jesus confronts them with an expression that marries sorrow and unwavering resolve, embodying both divine mercy and human understanding. Jesus accepts his fate. This is your hour when darkness reigns. Jesus is taken away, alone and abandoned. In Caiaphas' grand house, a palpable tension fills the air as Jesus is ushered into the imposing hall. Caiaphas, enthroned on a raised dais, presides over the Sanhedrin, their faces etched with suspicion and animosity. False witnesses step forward, their fabricated testimonies reverberating through the chamber, weaving a web of deceit and political intrigue. Amidst swirling political undercurrents, betrayals and alliances shift like sand, threatening to engulf Jesus in their treacherous currents. Within the confines of Caiaphas' house, a palpable tension fills the air as Caiaphas fixes his unwavering gaze upon Jesus. In a moment, thick with anticipation, Caiaphas demands, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?" With unwavering resolve, Jesus declares, "I am." The air crackles with shock and outrage as Caiaphas cries out, "Blasphemy!" In Caiaphas' courtyard, Flickering torches cast dancing shadows as Peter desperately seeks anonymity among the suspicious bystanders. Accusations pierce the night as bystander 1 challenges, "Surely you are one of them," while Peter vehemently denies any association. Doubt intensifies as bystander 2 recalls seeing Peter with Jesus in the garden, but Peter defiantly rejects the accusation. The crowd closes in as bystander 3 points out, "Your accent betrays you," cornering Peter further. In a moment of desperation, Peter cries out, "I tell you, I do not know the man," sealing his fateful denial. A piercing cry shatters the night. A rooster crows, marking the devastating fulfillment of prophecy. In the somber expanse of Caiaphas' courtyard, the piercing cry of a rooster cuts through the night, heralding a moment of profound reckoning. As the rooster's crow reverberates, Jesus' prophetic words crash over Peter, shattering his resolve and plunging him into a sea of remorse. Overwhelmed by the crushing weight of betrayal, Peter's face contorts in anguish, his heart breaking under the burden of his denial. Driven by the torment of his conscience, Peter flees into the darkness, his bitter tears a testament to the depth of his repentance. Before Pilates' court, Jesus stands, Roman soldiers flanking him, their faces masks of stone, as the weight of destiny hangs heavy in the air. Pilate, a man of power and skepticism, eyes Jesus with a gaze that dances between curiosity and contempt. A sea of faces, contorted by rage and fervor, clamors for a judgment that could alter the course of history. Speaks of Pilates' futile quest for truth, as he seeks to unravel the accusations against Jesus. In a moment of stark realization, Pilate finds no guilt, no shadow of wrongdoing, yet the crowd's hunger for condemnation remains unslaked. The unified roar of "Crucify him! Crucify him!" echoes through the court, sealing the fate of a man and shaping the destiny of humanity. In Pilates' court, a chilling ritual unfolds as Pilate washes his hands, the water turning ominously red. Pilate proclaims his innocence, yet his eyes betray a nervous dance, darting amidst the baying crowd. A flicker of pity briefly softens Pilates' gaze towards Jesus, only to be swiftly masked by a chilling resolve. With a decisive nod, Pilate seals Jesus' fate, plunging the court into a suffocating atmosphere of political power and mob rule. Under the scorching sun, Jesus trudges towards Golgotha, burdened by the weight of the cross. Upon the desolate hill of Golgotha, the agonizing crucifixion of Jesus begins, flanked by 2 criminals. As the sun vanishes, an unnatural darkness descends, casting an ominous pall over the land. The earth trembles violently, unleashing an earthquake that tears through the land, signaling divine wrath.